Hello there, my lovies. Welcome back to Crazy But Not Dangerous. I'm Shorty Vaughn, and we're answering the never-ending question once again tonight. What's for dinner? Well, you know what? I have had the biggest craving for the last 3 days for a grinder, a sub sandwich, a hero sandwich, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, it's overwhelming. And I'm still, doing well on my low carb diet. I want to stick with that. So I thought, could I make my grinder into a salad? Everything but the bread. Yep, so that's what we're going to do today. I'm super excited about it. I wanted to have all the feels and all the tastes and none of the guilt. Yay, hooray. Let's get down to it. So I've got a big bowl here, my big measuring cup. And I'm using this because I want to put all of my wet ingredients in here. And then at the very end, right before we eat, I'll go ahead and combine my shredded lettuce with all of the wet ingredients and the dressing and what have you. And really, the dressing is the star of the show. No doubt about it. My dressing is going to start off with 1/2 cup of mayonnaise. Oh, I thought it would fit. Booger. Anyhow, 1/2 cup of mayonnaise. This is a 1/4 cup scoop. I thought it would fit in here. Yep, it didn't. Oh well, no worries. No worries at all. So we're going to do 2 of these 1/4 cup scoops of mayonnaise. You can use a light mayonnaise if you're so inclined. Go for it. Knock yourself out, honey. It'll be all right. We love sub sandwiches, and we've had all kinds. There is a great little restaurant here in Phoenix called Rocket Burger. It's just down the street from the house a little bit. Anyhow, we love Rocket Burger, and they have the best grinders. There's also another place that we go to, though it is considerably farther away, called Burger Mania. And they actually have excellent burgers and excellent grinders. Yeah, they are big and super filling and messy. They're really messy. I'm going to wear my apron today when I eat my dinner because I don't want my grinder salad to get all over me. So 1/2 cup mayonnaise. Now this salad is one of the few salads that I think is great when it's overdressed. It's going to be a little bit sloppy. Yep, it sure is. I'm okay with that. Got some red wine vinegar, and I'm going to put about 1 tablespoon of red wine vinegar in there. That's going to give it some super zip. Yay, hooray. Alrighty. About 1 tablespoon of yellow mustard. Here we go. 1 tablespoon of Italian dressing. Oh, it smells good already. That red wine vinegar, that is really going to add something. Yeah, about 1 tablespoon of Italian dressing. This is the store brand, and I get this from Smart and Final, and it really has a lot of herbs in it, and I really like this brand even better than the name brand. Okay, what else are we going to put in here? We're going to put in a good solid pinch of Italian herbs. They're dried. Yep, a good solid pinch of those. And there's plenty of liquid in there. It's going to rehydrate those, give those a little bit of life. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. Now I'm just going to stir this all up. Yay, hooray. And let's get a spoon and give it a little taste. delicious. Yep. You know what it needs? It actually needs a little bit more of the Italian dressing. Just a little more zing and zip. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. There we go. That loosened it up a little bit too. I think that looks fantastic. All right. We'll go ahead and just set this off to the side a little bit. And we're going to need a bigger spoon. True story. All right. Put these in the sink. And I've got 2 tomatoes here. I'm going to go ahead and give these a chop up. Giving these a good rinse. You know, got to clean your vegetables. Can't die till you eat 10 pounds of dirt. We come too close for comfort. Did you do anything fun or exciting today? How are your holiday preparations going? Are you there? You still doing a little bit of the last minute shuffle? You scrambling a little bit? I am pretty much done, except I need to go grocery shopping for my vegan Mexican dinner that I'm going to be cooking for Christmas Day for Julian's, soon to be in-laws. So yeah, got my menu all planned out. I'm working on my grocery list. And I'll tell you what was the stumper. Was desserts. Because I'm thinking, oh, well, I would make fudge. But I don't know how to make a vegan fudge. And yeah, so I actually found a recipe. I'm going to share that with y'all. So that's my 2 tomatoes. Also have a little bit of cucumber in here. We're going to add that. Then I was thinking something fruity. And I was thinking an apple brown Betty with plenty of swerve brown sugar would be fantastic. And something that I could enjoy with everyone else. And so we're going to do that. And the spinach and cheese enchiladas, no problem. Some chips and salsa, some, Christmas music. Okay, I've been watching the classic TV channel, and they have had all these Christmas specials this weekend, and it has been fun to watch them. It really has me in the holiday spirit, and I've, just been doing this and that and everything around the house, yada, 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 having a good time with it. Got some marinated artichokes. Now that's not traditional on a grinder, but it's my kitchen. And I'll do whatever I want. Just try to stop me. So I'm going to throw some of these marinated artichokes in there. Yay, hooray. I have some roasted red bell peppers. And we'll go ahead and add a good bit of those in there. Yum-o. Ooh, that juice smells really good. I'm gonna put a little bit of the juice in there too. All right, and on any good grinder, you've got to have the pepper rings, the peppercini pepper rings. So I got these over at the store. And let's go ahead and add a little bit of the juice and a good healthy amount of the pepper rings. Yup. And I got hot. You can get mild. Baby, you can't take the heat. Don't worry about it. You don't got to get out of my kitchen. Get the mild. Treat yourself. It'll be all right. Here we go. That should be plenty. moving all my debris out of the way. I need some elbow room. I also have some jardinera, and I bought this over at my Dollar Tree. And no, it's not traditional in a grinder, but it is traditional on like a muffaletta, which is like a Louisiana sub sandwich on a special roll. And you go down to City Market and get one. Yeah, when Andrew and I were in New Orleans, we went down there and got one, and I put it in my purse. Oh, I carry a big purse. It's got everything in it but the kitchen sink. And Andrew says it's like a clown car. So I pull this giant, enormous muffaletta out when we're having this picnic on this riverboat cruise, and he just loved that. And I pull some sodas and some waters out of this purse. He's like, what else is going to come out of there? I'm like, I don't know. I just plan for every eventuality. Okay, there we go. Now I've got it open. So I'm going to go ahead and just chop up a little bit of this jardinera. And this one is pickled carrots, celery, cauliflower, and it is nice. Oh, and cucumbers. Okay, there's some cucumbers in here too. So we're getting our pickled veg on. There we go. It's a little bit chunkier than I would want. So yeah, I'm just gonna give it the old chippity chop. It'll be fine. So yeah, I haven't been doing much of anything, just the last little holiday preparations, been talking on the phone to some friends, visiting some people. Oh, Andrew and I went on a little drive. We took our Toys for Tot donations over and dropped them off, and that felt good. That's fun to do, and you know, you feel like you're really helping out and, you know, giving some kid a Christmas that they may not have gotten otherwise, and gives you all those warm fuzzy feelings. Yay, hooray. We did that. And okay, so there is my jardinera. I'm going to go ahead and just pop that right on in. Now this is not low sodium. Nothing about this dinner tonight is going to be low sodium. We're shooting the moon, baby. But we had a very low sodium breakfast, and then we had yogurt for lunch. So, you know, we can indulge. Every once in a while, we can indulge. We've both had our medication. But yeah, nothing about this is going to be low sodium. But let's go ahead and give this a stir up here. Get that salad dressing all mixed in with my wet vegetables. And like I said, at the very last minute, we're going to combine everything and get that going. That's going to be super, super yummy. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna throw in just a little bit of this bell pepper too. Yeah, just a little bit. We're getting all the veg in today. So we did that. I did a little bit of yard work and some housework, you know, because when it's my family coming, I don't do any housework. I don't do anything special or out of the ordinary. Because they all know me. We're all kin to each other. But I got strangers coming in, so I want to make kind of a good first impression. Fingers crossed. I need all the help I can get. So yeah, I was telling Andrew, I've got this craving. It's the craziest thing. I've got this craving, and it is overwhelming for a grinder, for a sub sandwich. And then I jokingly said to him, maybe I'm pregnant. And he burst out laughing and said, who's the father? And we're sitting outside on the back patio, and Pigs is standing there, you know, in the sun, and I just looked over at the dog, and I'm like, well, you know, he did sleep with me on the couch last night. Who knows? Pigs looked at me, shrugged, and then ran away. Like, not it. You ain't having my puppies, lady. Anyhow, yeah. And there are two things in this life that I cannot do. And One is see at a parade. Yeah, I don't even bother going anymore. And have a baby. So it was a funny moment for us. Yeah, but we both thought that was funny as heck. And I'm a lady of a certain age. I've got the pause, the menopause. There ain't no way I'm pregnant with anybody's baby. Anyhow, so we had a little chuckle about that, and this is gonna do it. This is gonna satisfy all of my cravings. Oh, the smells are fantastic. All right, I'm gonna put this in the refrigerator. I'm gonna let this do what it does for a little bit. Just kind of marinate, develop all of those super yummy flavors. Yay, hooray. And then we're gonna cut our lettuce and our meats and our cheeses. Gonna get this mess cleaned up. I'll be right back. Okay, so I have a little bell pepper left, but I have this bell pepper keeper. And it's really cute and I like it. Anyhow, you just snap it on in there, put it in the veg drawer, and it'll stay nice until you can use it. Then you're not wasting all your plastic bags, keeping your onion and your bell pepper, nice, and keeping the refrigerator from being smelly. So baby sister comes in and she says, Shorty Vaughn, let me ask you a question. Go ahead, baby, tell me. She says, is there a reason why you have plastic fruits and vegetables in your refrigerator? I think that's so weird. And I said, well, if you opened it up, she's like, it opens? I'm like, yeah, it opens. And then on the inside, that's, you'll find half of an onion, a little bit of the bell pepper, whatever. When did they start making those? Like, baby, where have you been? Anyhow, she's a hoot and a half. She doesn't really cook. And yeah, she's hysterical. And I love to send her to the grocery store because she does a great job and she's very thorough. But she'll send me a photo. I'm not quite sure if this is right. Is that it or not? And anyhow, she's a hoot and a half and a big, big help. We're really enjoying having her with us. So, gotta get this in the fridge. I've already washed up and cored my iceberg lettuce. Now, typically I don't prefer iceberg lettuce, but for a grinder, I just feel like it is a must. It is just the lettuce to go with. If you've got something else in your fridge and you want to use it, go for it, baby. That's the great thing about this salad. If you have a 99-cent package of bar-ass bologna from the dollar store and you have some mayonnaise and some mustard and some condiments and you have a little bit of lunch meat and cheese, you have a grinder. You're in. You can put in it whatever you want. You don't got any lunch meat? Maybe you've got a can of Spam. Or that you're looking to move, Maybe you don't have a good Spam recipe. Maybe you want to get that off the shelf. Spam would be delicious. Have at it. Maybe you have some leftover ham from the holiday. And then for ease of eating, I am just going to go ahead and cut that in thirds. So it is more bite-sized because Andrew doesn't like a big old bunch of lettuce hanging out the side of his face. So put those shreds in there. Yay, hooray. And we're both super hungry because like I said, we ate really light today knowing that we were going to have this salad. So I'm going to make the whole darn thing. I'm going for it. So yeah, if you had some bar-ass bologna and that's what you wanted to make your grinder with, if you have some, iceberg lettuce or some spinach or romaine or what have you, go for it. Slice your lettuce as thick or as thinly as you want. This is a great thing you could have the kids help make. Pickles would be great in it. If all you had was a jar of pickles from the dollar store, that's fine with me. I'd be all right with it. I wouldn't say no. It would be okay. Treat yourself. And really, this comes together so quickly that, it's easy enough for even like your most hectic day. Yeah. You've been out working, you had to stop by a few stores and do some holiday shopping. I should have really chopped that up into thirds. Let me go ahead and just, I'll give it a rough little chippity chop right in the bowl. It'll be all right. He'll be fine. It's just us tonight, so he doesn't have to worry about anybody seeing his lettuce hanging out the side of his face. So I just went through my refrigerator and I had a little bit of turkey. Gonna take a few slices of that, save some for lunch. And this is a low sodium turkey. And yeah, just gonna go ahead and just also give that, you know, little chop up. Won't hurt a bit. There we go. Sprinkle that on in there. Yay, hooray. And we have some ham. It's low sodium ham too. So I don't know, we'll take about 4 pieces of that low sodium ham. And just give that a little chippity chop. Summer sausage would be fantastic. You know, like maybe if you've received one as a holiday gift in like a basket or something like that, you're not sure what to do with it besides eat it, you know, with cheese and crackers. Yeah, you could chop some of that up here into your grinder salad. Have at it. There we go. Ham and turkey. That looks good to me. And then this was my free item over at the Albertsons. It's a package of salami. This one was 3 rewards, but yeah, I just couldn't help myself. I needed a little salami in my life. And we eat it very sparingly. So I've got about 8 slices of salami. That's gonna be plenty. Let's go ahead and cut this in half. And then I'm going to slice it a little bit thinner, a little bit smaller, so that it's throughout because I'm using a little bit less. It's a little bit smaller, and this one is pretty high in sodium. So, yeah, still going to get in there, going to have all the taste and none of the guilt. Absolutely. Here we go. Have a little bit of Havarti cheese, and I have lettuce all over the floor. Yeah, I've made a mess. What's new, right? Got 2 pieces of Havarti, whatever kind of cheese you want. Provolone. I've got some of that. It's waiting over here in the wings. Cheddar, American slices. Hey, if that's what you got, baby, go for it. I'm not judging. All right. And just dicing that up. If you have shredded cheese, I'm not opposed to the shredded cheese. I know it tastes better when you shred it yourself and it melts better and all that stuff. But boy, shredded cheese is convenient. Yeah, it's convenient and nice. I'm not going to say no. I buy it all the time. Sometimes I shred my own, especially if I can get the big 32-ounce block on sale. Yeah, absolutely. I'll get my cheese slicer out. I'll make cheese slices. I'll make cheese cubes. And then, you know, I'll go ahead and shred up some cheese and the whole shebang. We'll use the whole 32 ounces. Okay, well that opened easier than I thought it would. And this is a smoked flavored provolone cheese slices. This was on sale at my Albertsons for 99 cents a package last week. So I got 4 of them. What did I get? I got Havarti Baby Swiss, this provolone, and a pepper jack. Yeah. So got about 3 slices of the provolone here. And this is just going to be like the cherry on top, that little bit of smoke flavor, that salt and delicious savory salami. Yay, hooray! But this is so easy to put together. You know, if you're running errands and what have you, that you have a 12-year-old child at home, they could be making this salad for you while you're on your way. Yeah. Get the kids to do some work in the kitchen. It'll be all right. My mother made me work in the kitchen. I turned out just fine for the most part. All right. Oh, yeah. I forgot the red onion. For the most part, I prefer a white or a yellow onion or a sweet onion, but sometimes you just have to have that little bit of red onion. Just that extra bite, that extra zing. Yeah, that's good. And a grinder sandwich or grinder salad, yeah, it needs that extra zing. I'm just peeling it over here into my garbage pile. There we go. All right. And I'm just going to, do my favorite. Little half moon slices. They'll be all right, but I am going to do them really thinly. Because I don't want it to overwhelm any of the flavors in here or in the dressing. But I want that really good red onion taste in my grinder salad. Okay, I think that's probably going to be enough for Andrew and I. Yay, hooray. I can always slice off a little bit more if I feel like we need it. All right. You know what I need is I need a pair of tongs. Okay, so these are my less wet ingredients, and I'm just going to go ahead and make sure that these get all really well incorporated to each other. And I know you're thinking, that's a lot of salad. Yep, it is a lot of salad, but we are super hungry, and I think this is just going to be delicious. This is going to satisfy that craving for something. Yeah, for a sub sandwich. What do you call a sub sandwich where you're from? Every region has its own little name for it, I think. Yeah. Yep. And its own story about where it came from or what have you. Yeah. We don't, in Arizona, we don't really have a sub sandwich story. We have a burrito story. And you know what? We'll make burritos and tell the stories sometime. That sounds like a good time. Okay, so there we go. It's all in there, and there's plenty of meat and cheese and deliciousness in every bite. Little bites of red onion. Yay, hooray. So it is about 15 minutes before Jeopardy starts. And I am going to go ahead and dress my salad early because, like I said, this is the salad that I don't mind that it's overdressed. I want it to be sloppy. I want it to be just unctuous. And I am going to add all of that, all of the dressing, everything right in there. And I'm going to let it start to break down that iceberg lettuce a little bit, which will be just fine. Just fine. And this really will serve a crowd or very hungry people. And let's go ahead and get that all tossed in there. Get it all dressed. What are y'all having for dinner tonight? You ever get a craving and it just drives you crazy until you satisfy it? before you eat that or something like it sometimes kills me. All right, turkey, ham, salami, all of those vegetables. Yay, hooray. I think that that looks super duper. I'm going to go ahead and put this in the refrigerator for the next 15 minutes, and then I'm going to plate our dinner. We're going to watch Jeopardy. We're going to shoot the moon, baby. Anyhow, oh, it's got all the smells. You know what it needs? It needs a little bit of cracked black pepper. Oh yeah. Fantastic. I could just get a fork. I could go get a fork and take this out to the car with a big glass of water and just, lock myself in and eat the whole thing. All right, let's go ahead and get this dinner plated up. I am all ready. Got our trays all set up. Got it all tuned to the Jeopardy channel. And that dressing has wilted some of that lettuce considerably, so it doesn't look like quite so much. But those are going to be good, hearty salads full of deliciousness. I'm going to add a little bit more cracked black pepper on top. I've got some red chili flakes. That's optional, of course. Go ahead and sprinkle those on top. And then we're gilding the lily. We're going all out. I have some French's fried onion rings. And I'm just going to put about 2 tablespoons right on top. That's going to be, just gilding the lily, the cherry on top. All right, my lovies, I think that that looks fantastic. Yay, hooray. Who could ask for anything? Oh, the smells. It's got all the smells. Yeah, absolutely. All right, that's what's for dinner. I can't wait to dig into it. All right, my lovies, be good, be careful, look both ways. Mwah! Big old smooches and a big squeezy hug. Yeah, thanks for watching Crazy But Not Dangerous. I appreciate you all like nobody's business. Have a great day. See you tomorrow.